Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's late weekend reading from the 16th through the 18th here. We're going to go ahead and get your reading out, last shuffle. All right, what we have here is playing it safe and healing light. Very, very awesome energy. I think that you are going to play it safe and just see things for what it is. Honestly, that's the safest thing to do. I think that you're not going to allow yourself to imagine or assume anything. This is an energy of like, look, I'm just going to see worst case scenario really quick and pay attention to that. You know how most people don't want to see, what they don't want to see. No, most of the time we don't want to see anything negative. That's not necessarily true though. Some people want to find something jacked up, but you don't. You don't. You just accept that it may be jacked up. All right. Well, playing it safe here is like, listen, no matter what, I'm going to make it out of it. I'm going to do what I need to do with the sun. The sun is about being illuminated to things. I think that you're just going to allow you're going to see whatever it is in front of you, and you're going to just like make the best of whatever it is, which is a beautiful energy to have, right? That you could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo heavily in your chart kind of thing. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You're going to play it safe and do the best that you can do. But this is about focusing on what you can do. Honestly, here goes your energy. I knew it was going to come out eventually. This is great, okay? Aries, I think that you are not going to deal with any BS. I think that this is about, you have all of the energies. You're very well-rounded, okay? First of all, you're very well-rounded. Secondly, you're going to focus on your own resources. This is about you. The healing light aspect is that yes, you do have support, and you do notice that, you do recognize that. It could be a father figure. You could be dealing with an earth energy, which could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you also could be cut with, like you could be an Aries, Taurus cusp. But this is looking like a person who says to themselves, yes, I may have the resources. I may have like my father's help. A lot of times, Sun and King of Pentacles, Sun may sometimes represent a father. King of Pentacles for sure, right? A dad, like Daddy Warbucks, a father figure who's willing to bankroll something you need. But this is also knowing that they would if they could, if they can't, right? But being illuminated to that fact, like they really would if they could. But also understanding that you got to stand on your own too. Like whatever you're doing, you know that you should be able to, you should depend on yourself. The Queen of Swords is like, I pull no punches. I don't have time to deal with any extra BS. I'm not even focusing on waiting on someone to do anything for me. I'm not waiting for anyone to bolster me and give me the initiative, the drive. Most Aries are self-starter, like complete initiative takers. I haven't met, I mean, you meet some lazy, I've met lazy people. I mean, everyone has, right? We all have our lazy moments. But I've never actually met a lazy Aries, honestly, or someone who's just like, I don't feel like it, unless they're very depressed, right? But this is about you looking back and going, you know what? I think that I've learned enough from the past that I think I can handle this, whatever the project is. And it has something to do with you at home, a project like at home. You have Taurus here again. So you have true love, Hierophant, Ten of Swords. The true love thing is like you're I think it becomes painfully aware that maybe you can't handle everything on your own, or things are not always going to go according to plan. That's what this looks like. Like, oh man, what's ending, and also too, Aries, this may be an energy of you realizing that you must end a marriage because you are that if you, it's like you have a choice to make. Either you love yourself, or you stay in a marriage that may be like a completely, it just doesn't resonate with you. So this may resonate differently for others. It also may be that there's because you have two feminine energies here, there may be someone who wants to be single and wants to explore their options. That's another side note. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but that's what I'm seeing here too. But with this true love, for those who are not in a marriage, who are not in a relationship, all of that stuff, this will be someone who says, I realize that I can't always have it my way. And I love myself enough to just lovingly accept that things are going to come when they're ready to, like, the universe will provide, right? You get it. Intuition and manifestation, King of Wands and the Six of Wands. I think that you are very passionate about your what you're going to do. You see success for yourself. You see yourself rising to the top, of being victorious, being in control of your situation. You also see yourself being able to be assertive and go in a direction. This is about opening up the opening up options for you. Also, too, this looks like just period, point blank success. It may be a little overwhelming. It looks like too like a lot of work. You may see a lot of work ahead, but you also see that you're gonna make it. Like you can handle it. Okay, so you could definitely, like I said, deal with those signs that I stated already. And really, honestly, you love yourself enough to know that Spirit's going to take care of you here. That what's ending is meant for you, meant to end as well. So even if relationship or no relationship, a lot of times Hierophant represents marriage. You're like, you know what, things come to an end. It's inevitable. Almost anything does. Now, all marriages don't inevitably come to an end, but maybe in this situation, if you in order to like love yourself, it's almost like lovingly accepting that things come to an end if a relationship has. Okay. Healing light, though, truly is knowing that you are protected, that first off, like the universe has your back. You may have the backing of a father figure, like I said, but also just realizing that maybe you have to be your own savior here, and it's dawning on you. Okay. If you like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.